Yesterday I saw the Dalai Lama speak, and his message was on peace, and that we can't just wish for it, we have to take action. That motivated my practice for today. Just having the action to roll out my mat and practice is going to bring me peace to my heart. And then I'm going to work on bringing peace to my body by focusing on my alignment, especially my alignment of my joints, and especially my knees, making sure my knees are always pointing in the direction of my second toe. And using my mind to focus on this alignment within my body will help bring me focus and peace in my mind. So here's my practice, cultivating peace. I started my practice with Kapalabhati breathing. I did 20 rounds through my left nostril, then 20 rounds through my right, then 25 rounds through left, then right, then 30 rounds through left and right. Kapalabhati is where you forcefully exhale through your nose, and that forceful exhale has you automatically inhale, but you're focusing on exhaling. I like to have my hand on my belly to help feel it pumping. May I cultivate peace in my body, mind, and heart. Friends, not food. Lengthening my sides, rooting my thigh bones back, drawing my shoulders back, getting length in my body for all the new peace I'm cultivating and shining out. Drawing my shoulders back in my cobra. Here I'm warming up my glute muscles, doing some toe taps, knee bends, hip raises, hip abductors, leg strengtheners. That really hits the gluteus medius. Your glutes help align your knee over your second toe when you actively press down through your heel, and that's what we want for a healthy knee, for it to point over your second toe. That glute action will also widen your inner thigh and lengthen your adductors. Here in down dog, I'm opening my hip and I keep an eye on my front knee, the foot that's on the floor, and I make sure that that knee doesn't twist. Using my glutes to press down through my feet to lift my heart up. Got to get this hair out of my way. Pressing down from my hips through my feet, lifting up my heart. Lowering down chaturanga, keeping my shoulders on my back and my heart open. Same thing here in Anjaneyasana, pressing from my hips to my feet, pressing up through lunge, and then I'm working at thrusting myself up to standing from the power of my glute, and then taking it into a standing pigeon, and then Utthita Padangusthasana B, because why not? Starting in Anjaneyasana, to lunge, and then thrusting myself straight up, so I'm not leaning forward to come up, I'm pushing down and driving my heart space up. Sitting back into standing pigeon, sit bones broadening, toes are active to protect the knee, especially the pinky toe spreading. Shining out peace. May I be peaceful. There's my kids in the background of recording. Warrior 2, using my glute to help widen my knee over the second toe and radiating out. The peace inside of me goes out. May I be peaceful in my actions. Lifting the leg up, externally rotating the hip without letting my knee move. Coming into Warrior 2, finding my knee alignment and shining out. When I tip it back to Reverse Warrior, my knee will want to straighten. Oh, I forgot to do it on that side, and it will sway in. So in that Reverse Warrior, I have to really hold my knee steady. I thought maybe if I turned my mat to the side, you might see my practice better. Modified Parsvakonasana, keeping my knee broad. Inner thigh, upper inner groin, and knee broad is a terrific adductor stretch, and then keeping that knee deeply bent and broad over the second toe for Reversed Warrior. May I be peaceful to myself, my family, the animals, the planet. And can I keep my knee held steady in reverse warrior, lowering down chaturanga, right, opening my hip, keeping my neck free, shifting back into skandasana. This is a great pose where I check my knee alignment, knee and second toe facing straight up, and I keep that knee alignment as I shift forward into Ardha Chandrasana, and then gracefully stepping back, Trikonasana. If you find that your knee twists in that down dog, your knee probably twists in Skandasana and it probably twists in Ardha Chandrasana. All these poses where your back leg is externally rotated will make that knee hip, and done in repetition, that can be really damaging to the body. So it's a great way of finding peace in your body by making sure your joints are properly aligned. Both kids are sleeping right now, which is amazing. It's about 5:30. 6 maybe. So coming forward, this time I'm doing Ardha Chandrasana with that quad stretch, and again stepping back to triangle pose. Second side open, watching the knees, pointing them in the direction of the second toe. Half moon balance. When I take the quad stretch, it's going to make that knee want to twist even more. Triangle pose. I am peaceful. I think I hear a baby making noise right now, so I'm going to first make sure the camera is recording because it loves to turn off on me, and I'm going to go check my kids. Nope, they're still sleeping. Still recording, and I'm back. Broad shoulders, pressing up into eagle pose. Finding the strength of my core here as I rock forward to Virabhadrasana 3 and standing splits. Externally and internally rotating the hip, keeping an eye on that bottom knee, and then playing with some handstands. Keeping my neck soft, back of my heart strong, and extending. Pressing up, eagle pose. Core strong. From the back of my heart, I push through my hands and stretch up through my feet. I am peaceful. Opening my shoulders, keeping my core engaged. And the wave. Setting up for Pincha Manurasana. Back of the heart strong, core strong. Pressing through my forearms, lifting through my feet. Remembering my intention to be peaceful. To be peaceful with my actions, with my words, with my thoughts. I like setting up for half Hanumanasana straight up, so as I tip forward, I make sure it's my hips that are articulating and not just my low back. So I'm really lengthening the hamstring. I'm coming forward into lizard, driving my glute to press down through my heel. And then I'm coming into this weird active pigeon hip stretch where again I'm using my glute to press through my heel and I'm broadening my knee, getting a stretch in my inner thigh, which is going to help me align my knee over my second toe. Doing it on the other side, shifting my sit bones back, knee up for a hamstring stretch. Second toe and knee facing straight up. And coming into this lizard pose, pressing from my glute through my heel. And then shifting into this weird pose. My feet are super active, pinky toe spreading to engage my peroneus muscles on my outer shin to keep that knee stable. Oh, and I hear her. Violet's up. Good morning, sweetie. Moving into pigeon, I like to put my foot down and then move my knee. A lot of times I see people pull their knee up and then they grab their foot and pull their foot up while their foot is not engaged, and that really worries me for the knee. Doing some quad stretches. It's okay, sweetie. And doing it on the other side, pressing from my hips through my legs, remembering my intention to be peaceful, then bringing the back foot in for a quad stretch. Foot is really active and moving into a twisted quad. You can't see it, but my back, knee, and second toe are in one line. Now I'm going to massage my popliteal muscle. It's on the medial side of the lower knee and it runs across the knee. So I pin and lengthen it by pushing my thumbs into the muscle and then straightening my leg, and then I'll also keep my foot straight as I massage it. That popliteal muscle will get tight and keep the knee knocked in, so it's a great massage. Taking some more side stretches, making sure my knees and my second toes are facing straight up. Taking that side stretch. Coming into Surya Yantrasana, compass pose, that my hamstrings and inner thighs are all lengthened, and taking it to Ashtavakrasana, that arm balance. Doing it on the second side, toes are spread, pushing my foot into my hands. Ashtavakrasana, and I'm doing little kissing violet push-ups. So clever. Little seated twist. I'm not going to take Shavasana. I'm going to sit up for a meditation or pranayama. Meditating with a active infant. It's always like what's best. So I'm doing Nadi Shodhana, alternative nostril breathing, closing off the air to one nostril while inhaling and exhaling, and then switching, opening up the other nostril, inhaling and exhaling, and switching. This breath brings balance to the body and the mind and the heart. I did about 30 rounds. I can hear Sage playing in the other room with toys. I'm wrapping it up, holding my baby, connecting to my peace that's always present inside, inhaling, letting it grow, and shining it out. So grateful I decided to practice this morning, and thank you so much for watching. Loka samasta sukhi nubhavantu. May my words, thoughts, and deeds contribute to the happiness and freedom for all. Loka samasta sukhi nubhavantu. May my words, actions, and deeds contribute to the peace and freedom and happiness for all. That's the mantra I have tattooed on my back.